Hi, this is our family, and this is our van life story. Day one of van life for us involved jumping straight on a ferry to Spain, where we were able to spot dolphins.
So if we sit outside and we look, there they are.
I can see them. Mummy.
It's going to come up again in a second. There it is. Can you see it jumping up and out of the water? Just there.
Where?
Right in front of us. It's there, Leo. There.
Oh, yeah.
Follow Mummy's finger. It's going to come up again.
3, 2, 1, now.
Well, it's not on a timer, darling.
After 2 days of chilling on the ferry, we were ready to get off and start our trip in Spain. Within 20 minutes of getting off the ferry, we had 2 hard reminders that we were complete newbies to van life. The first, we couldn't top up our LPG. This was because our LPG part was outdated and wouldn't accept any of the LPG adapters in Spanish petrol stations. Now, our LPG can run our fridge, hot water, heating, hob and oven. It allows us to go off grid. Without it, we were reliant on electrical hookups and one single camping gas stove. That was all we had. We were a little stressed. So we decided we just needed to head to our campsite. Put it into Google, fine, off we go. It's got electric available, so we should be able to go there, figure out a plan to deal with the LPG, and then move forward. However, en route, we missed the turning. Now, I don't know if you've ever tried to do a 3-point turn in a 28-foot vehicle, left-hand drive, when you're new at it, but it's not that easy. And in the process, we managed to knock off the rear light. Great start to the whole van life thing. Anyway, we did manage to get to the campsite and we were able to start our van life adventure at least. In spite of the issues, we were ready to relax and start enjoying van life when we arrived at our first campsite in Santillana del Mar. It's a beautiful old town about 20 minutes away from Santander, and it had a gorgeous churros and ice cream shop. All we wanted to do was chill and enjoy the local area. While we were on our campsite, we made a plan and we did a bit of Googling, a little bit of Facebook asking questions from people who were in the van life community, and most people had seemed to think that we would be able to buy the right part if only we could find a caravanning shop. First bit of luck, there's a caravanning shop nearby. So we headed there, Caravanning Cantabria, to try and buy our LPG part. If we could get that, we could start heading down south and we could start kind of enjoying things and get to warmer temperatures, because it was warm up north but not hot and we wanted some sun. We get to Caravanning Cantabria. They didn't have the part. The more we were Googling, the more we were coming to understand that because our van is old, because our RV is American and is a classic Winnebago, this was a specialist part. And the only way we were going to be able to get it was by having it ordered in from a specialist RV company in the UK. Thankfully, the Caravanning Cantabria guys said that we could order it to them and that they thought it would get to them within 4 days to a week. We decided that we would just wait, enjoy the north as much as we could, and hopefully we would get the part and be able to carry on and you know, essentially go off grid a bit more. We headed to another site in North Spain, again not far, near the beach, and finally felt like we'd arrived. So guys, we made it. We are in sunny Spain. The ferry ride was pretty good.
It was definitely a good way to get here, and we've been here for a few days now and we're kind of starting to settle in. The first few days were a bit crazy. If you can imagine what it's like moving house, we moved straight into an RV and had to drive straight to a ferry. So our last day was completely insane. We've had a few sort of rocky moments and ups and downs since getting here, but we've solved most things. The last thing, we've got two things we need to sort out. Our data router's not working, so we're in the process of trying to sort that out. And then we haven't got the right LPG connector for the RV, so we're having to order a part in to get it delivered to a caravanning shop in North Spain, and once that arrives we'll be able to top up our LPG, because we are running very, very low. Fortunately, almost everything in the RV can run off mains, and sites in Spain are really inexpensive with services, and you know, it's pretty easy to manage. And thankfully we also brought a camping stove for this exact purpose. If we ever ran out of LPG, we always wanted a backup. And you know, it's we're not in the middle of nowhere. Spain is not like outer space. We can get down to a decathlon and things like that and be able to buy ourselves some more camping gas for that if we need to. So we are getting in, we are settling in, and we are here in Spain. So this is not a bad place to be dealing with those issues. The kids are here.
Mummy, look what stuff I found.
Beautiful. Oh, you found some shells? I couldn't find any. So we're getting there.
Mummy.
Since we thought we had most of our troubles under control, we thought we had the LPG part on its way, we got the data router working, and we'd managed to tape the light back on and it was functioning, we decided to look forward. Now, the following week we had our eldest son's birthday coming up, and for that I had a couple of things I needed to sort out. So I wanted to head to a town. So we headed to a small town in northern Spain called Torrelavega. It was our first experience of staying on a motorhome air. Now, if you don't know, some countries in Europe, lots of countries in Europe actually, have places called airs where motorhomers can park up and stay for free near facilities. So it might be near big landmarks or it might be in towns. It means that people driving large motorhomes don't block up car parks, but it also means that the town or the landmark always gets motorhomers and van lifers custom, and it's a really good beneficial two-way relationship. While we were there, we were able to enjoy sort of bigger facilities we hadn't had before. They had a fantastic playground where kids seemed to play out until like 9, 10 at night. It was awesome. Churros at 9 o'clock at night. And we were able to get some of the things sorted for our eldest son's birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now welcome to the stage Mr. Silva.
Because the part for the LPG still hadn't arrived, we were stuck up north for a bit longer than we planned. So we decided to have a change of scenery and head for the Spanish mountains. It was beautiful, stunning, my favourite place for sure. I could have stayed there for weeks. Just walking my boy home on his scooter back to the RV through the Spanish mountains. Gets chilly at night. So 1 week down, not too shabby in the end.
Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Goodbye.